live in insecurity. Live dangerously, be ready to live in insecurity. And the beauty is that even if you decide not to live in insecurity, you will. You cannot do anything otherwise. I have heard about a king who was very afraid of death. And for that matter, kings are always more afraid. They are more afraid because they have exploited so many people. They have pushed, crushed, and they have played many political games on so many people. They have made many enemies. A real king cannot have any friend. He cannot have, because the closest friend is also an enemy, just waiting for an opportunity to kill him and to be in his place. A man in power cannot have any friends. A Hitler, a Stalin, a Nixon, they cannot have any friends. They have always enemies who are parading around them as friends and just waiting for the right opportunity to push them aside from the throne. Whenever they get an opportunity or chance, they do it. Just a moment ago, they were friends, but their friendliness remains a strategy. Their friendliness is a strategy. A man who is in power cannot have friends. Lao Tzu says, if you want friends, do not be in power. Then the whole world will be friendly to you. If you are in power, then you are your only friend, because everyone is your enemy. So the king was very afraid. He was scared of death. It was all around. He was haunted by the idea that everyone around him was going to kill him. He could not sleep. So he asked his wise men what to do. They told him to make a palace with only one door. At the door should put 7 rings of military men, security, the first watching the palace, the second watching the first, the third watching the second, with only one door. No one could enter and the king would be safe. The king built the palace with only one door, with 7 rings of guards watching each other. The news is spread all over, and another king from another nearby state came to visit him. He was also afraid. News has reached him that his neighbor has built a secure palace and it was impossible to kill him. He came to visit his neighbor, and together they appreciated very much the idea of only one door and every safety with no possible danger. While they were looking at the door, a beggar was sitting at the corner of the street, and he began to laugh. So the king, the owner of the palace, asked the beggar, "Why are you laughing?" The beggar replied, "I am laughing because you have made one error. You should go inside and seal even this door. This door is dangerous. Someone can enter it. A door means that somebody can enter. You do one thing, go inside and let this door be also closed. Then you will be really safe because death cannot enter." But the king said, "That means I would be already dead if I close this door." And the beggar said, "You are already 99% dead. You are only 1% alive. That is the danger. This much alive. Leave this aliveness also." Everyone in his own way is creating a palace around him where nothing can enter and he can remain within the palace. But then you are already dead. And peace happens only to those who are alive. Peace is not something dead. Remain alive. Live dangerously. Live vulnerable life, open, so that everything can happen to you, and let everything happen to you. The more that happens to you, the richer you will be. Only then you will be able to practice this technique. This technique is then very easy. You will not even need to practice it. Just think, and you will be pervading all over the space. The very beginning, the technique says, feel you are pervading the whole space, not confined to a particular space. Enough for now.